Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? How's your week been? Or how's it been since I last saw you on Wednesday? So for this week's video, I show you what is my current go-to makeup look. This video was actually requested by Liliana Tavares from my What's in My Bag video. She says, oh my god, your makeup was amazing. You should do a tutorial on it. I did. I really hope you are going to enjoy it when you finish watching it. And yeah, I think I've done enough talking, so let's get on with the video. Okay, so for this makeup look, it is almost exactly-ish like the one that I did with the Get Ready With Me for summer, because I was trying a new makeup to see what I would like. I'm actually really enjoying it. The only difference is that I add a little bit more of a bronze and a little bit of more of a glow, I guess you can say. Actually all of the products that I used in the Get Ready With Me, it's gonna be exactly the same for this one, just because I didn't change that aspect, but I did incorporate a few more things. So I already put on my moisturizer. I use the Cetaphil Oil Control Moisturizer that has SPF 30, I want to say. It's the Derma Control one. So now that I let that sit, I'm gonna be taking my NYX primer. We're just gonna be putting that all over our face. I gotta give it a good shake because I'm running out. That's okay. And then we're just going to rub that in to our face. Now, I don't know if you can see, well, you can see it now because I've been rubbing my skin, but like I have a lot of acne, especially like over here. Okay, this primer is on. Now we're going to be using a BB cream, and the same one. I'm using the Rimmel London BB cream 9-in-1. Oh, and it's in the shade light. And I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. powder brush, and we're just going to be working that into the skin like so. And we're going to do this all over the face. Now what I like to do, just to put it on my skin, I just go like this, and then I go in a circular motion to rub it in. We're going to be taking a damp beauty blender just to kind of set everything in place and make sure there's no streaky marks or anything like that. This one is the Real Techniques beauty blender because it's cheaper than all the others. I think it's like about $5. It actually does the job, so why not? Now we're going to be adding some concealer. It's exactly the same. It's the NYX Fit Me Concealer in the shade 10 Light. Because my acne did decide to pop up recently, we're just going to put this in all the troubled areas, just because I feel like the concealer is more or less the shade of my skin tone. And we're also going to be putting this underneath the eyes and on our eyelids. I look like a wreck and I have concealer on, Lord. Alright, so we have our concealer on. Now if you have dry skin and you want a more dewy look, I guess you can say, you can leave your face like this and only put the set powder like underneath your eyes or in your T-zone, like where you would normally put the concealer, just to set that in place. But because I have very oily and acne prone skin, I'm gonna need to set everything. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder in the shade 120 in Classic Ivory, and I'm going to be using this with an e.l.f. complexion brush. Now what I've been noticing lately, and you people that do makeup probably already know this, but it's just something I recently discovered, that if I use a light hand, the powder kind of applies more evenly and it doesn't take off the BB cream and the concealer that I used over it. So we're just gonna do that very lightly just to set it. So we're gonna even put that over the eyelids and underneath our eyes, because we want powder on our eyelashes. So when we put mascara on, mascara has something to cling onto it instead of just our lashes. Usually at this step I would go for contour, and this is where the more bronzy look comes in. I'm going to be using the Lisa Frank with Glamour Dolls Bitten in Bronze Matte Bronzer. Now when I open this, it's a very kind of cool toned brown bronzer, but we're gonna make it work. So I'm just gonna put this in the hollows of my cheekbones to really accentuate them, and then we're also gonna put it on our jaw, to define that jawline just a little. Now we're also going to be putting this ever so lightly on our temple and kind of do like that little 3 to kind of really blend it together like that. That's what I do to give a little bit more life to my face, if that makes any sense. Now we're still going to keep the bronzer, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a smaller brush. This is the Real Techniques Essential Crease Brush. It's from their eyeshadow brushes collection. I'm going to take that on the brush and we're going to put that in the crease to give a little life also to the eyes, because I love making my eyes pop a little bit. Now for this, you could do any shape that you desire to really accentuate your eyes. I like winging it out just to give the illusion that my eyes are a little bit bigger than what they actually are. And we're also going to be taking that on our lower lash line to like smoke it out, I guess you could say. I'm not really into makeup, you can't tell. Now the next part is really tricky, just because I've been kind of dabbling in it myself, but we're gonna try and do a nose contour. Wish me luck. So what I do with my nose contour is I focus on the bridge itself, and then I try to make everything like, oop, my pinky's in the way, make everything around here darker, so it gives kind of the illusion of a smaller nose. But you do your nose contour however you please. And then we're also gonna put it over here to make it look like we have a button nose. And that's it for the bronzer. So now we are going to be taking the blush. Now this is the Milani powdered brush in the shade 01 Romantic Rose. I'm going to be taking that on a NYX 05 brush. We're just going to put this on the apples of the cheeks and make it work our way towards our hairline. Not up here, down here, so we know. Now what I like about this shade is that it's not overly dramatic. It gives you kind of like a flushed look, which I personally like. Now for highlight, I'm going to be using the Estate Do Me Afterglow. It's a very shimmery, like pink and purple kind of toned highlight. So I'm going to take it on a NYX 17 brush and just gonna put it on the high points. Look at her. Okay. I'm also gonna take it up to my brow bone like so, and kind of connect the two like that. Oh sweet God, you can really see her there. Look at that. Oh, this is amazing. And we're also gonna take that down the bridge of our nose. Now what I like to do is I also like to take some of it and kind of highlight my forehead a little bit. Now we're going to go on to eyebrows, and I use the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in the shade Espresso. So I'm just going to follow the shape of my eyebrow like so. So the real purpose of me doing this is just to comb out my eyebrows and for it to fill in any missing gaps that I might have. It's nothing too dramatic. I try to keep my makeup looking fairly to me without makeup, if you know what I mean. Like I don't want to be too dramatic where when I take my makeup off it looks like I'm a completely different person. There you go. Eyebrows are done. Es tan finito. Now, before we go on to eyelashes, what I like to do is set my face here. I don't know if I told you this last time, but if you didn't see the other video, which I will link down below in case you want to check it out, I set my face before I put my mascara on because one time I didn't and the mascara transferred onto my skin, so I make sure to do it beforehand. I use the L'Oreal Infallible makeup setting spray. I got this at CVS, so you can get it anywhere. And I shake it a little bit, we just spray. Now what I do is I take either a notebook or a folder or something around you that you can fan yourself with so the setting spray can set faster. This feels so nice. We're currently in a heat wave. This feels incredible. So now we're gonna curl our eyelashes. You can do this with any eyelash curler that you please. I have the NYX one, which I actually need to buy a new one because this one's breaking. And now and for mascara, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof mascara. What I like to do with my mascara is I get it down to the root and I kind of wiggle it like up, so it creates more volume that way. And it gives the appearance that your eyelashes are a lot longer than what they are. Also gonna put that at the bottom lashes. And now to finish it off with lips, you guys know that I'm not a big lip person. I'm very neutral and casual when it comes to lips. So I'm just gonna put on some Vaseline. You can use chapstick or you can use your favorite lip product, whatever you please. Because this is a very neutral look, you can honestly put any lip gloss on and it'll look fine. Yeah, that's the makeup look. So this is the finished makeup look. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up because I'd really appreciate it. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell button. And once you do that, comment below that you've done it so I know, and then next week I can give you a shout out because I do give shout outs to my subscribers or people that leave comments, just people that really support me and encourage me to continue on with my videos or continue on with the channel. So it's kind of my way of saying that I appreciate you guys, and I really do from the bottom of my heart. So I'll see you guys on Wednesday with another video. Bye.
We were staying in Paris to get away from your parents, and I thought, wow.